there's a long list of fad diets out there, and if your option is just to eat less meat, maybe even try giving vegetarianism or veganism a shot, we've got some tips for you because it can seem overwhelming at first. So let's welcome vegan chef LaFroce Baker. Thanks for coming in today. Yeah. We've got some delectable options here. So what is your mission? Because you're kind of all about healthy eating, right?
Yeah, so our mission really is to remove barriers for people to get a healthier option. We do that through giving people really tasty recipes on our website and then creating tasty grab-and-go plant-based meals that people can grab out of grocery stores like Jewel Osco.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't really know what to substitute, so you brought some good options here today. So what do you recommend?
Yeah, so for instance,
for protein.
For protein here, one of the things that I do, instead of a greasy burger, I'm actually using tofu. So I'm using really, really good tofu. It's giving you good texture, protein, plant-based protein. We incorporate into a vegan Korean barbecue stir-fry recipes on the site. Then we have the Fiesta Wrap here. The Fiesta Wrap, it uses seitan, or plant-based protein, that gives you 22 grams of protein, as much as a chicken breast.
And that's quite a bit. That's like half of what a lot of girls need in a day.
Very, very filling, a lot of fiber.
That's great.
Then for those that are trying to cut down on their carbs, one of the things that I recommend is doing a lettuce wrap. So you can sub out the tortilla or a bun for the lettuce here. We use some quinoa. The quinoa has a ton of protein, but it's lower in carbs.
Cool.
And you can put some lentils in there. You have a really nice wrap.
Yum. And then what about, a lot of people are lactose intolerant, and so a lot of people just want to avoid dairy. So what do you recommend as far as cheese? Cheese substitute.
Yeah, so I love cheese, but at the same time, one thing that people don't know is that milk-based cheeses have a ton of cholesterol. And so this plant-based cheese that we have here is actually made from cassava root, and it gives you no cholesterol with a ton of flavor.
I'm trying this.
Yeah, you get it from your local grocery store.
Wait, that's really good. Yeah. That's some of the best vegan cheese I've ever had. It tastes just like cheddar. I've never had vegan cheddar cheese. You're blowing my mind right now. Thank you for coming. You just opened my life. Okay, but we have a couple more things. We're not at any of the segment just yet. Okay, snacks. What kind of options do we have for snacks?
Man, for snacks, I love snacks. So I used to love potato chips when I was growing up. I was a really fat kid. And so one of the things that I did.
I love chips.
Yeah, me too. So one of the things that I did to be able to lose some weight is actually, I like to snack on either carrots throughout the day. I dip it in whatever I want, which is much lower in calories, or I'll have apples dipped in some either peanut butter or almond butter, which is very, very filling, gives you a ton of fiber. So it's a great alternative for a snack.
Cool. And lastly, dessert.
And then for dessert, instead of a piece of cake, which I know we all love some cake, but I have some chia pudding here. We have a recipe for it on our website. And the chia pudding here, instead of using sugar or something like that to sweeten it, we actually use dates. So we use dates, I top it with a little bit of fruit. And one thing that people don't know about chia seeds is actually you get 5 times more calcium than milk.
Great.
So you get a ton of benefits from your dessert instead of just really tasty, sweet things.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna eat this whole plate of cheese, so I'm gonna send it over to Felicia right now.
Girl, just save
if you guys want to check out Moon Meals, Chef LaFroce designed a lot of these really cool meals here. Moon Meals Food on Instagram or at Moon Meals on other forms of social media.